Good morning, my friends. Welcome back to the channel. Hitch and Yeti here, and I've made the short commute from Carolina Beach area up here to Wrightsville Beach. And we are up here to check out Wrightsville Beach because they have their beach nourishment project going on. And if you have never heard of a beach nourishment project, that's normally where they dredge sand out of some of the surrounding inlets, and they blow sand up onto the beach, and they use like these big bulldozers and heavy machinery to smooth the beach out and widen the beach. And why they do that is because they want protection for hurricanes and king tides, nor'easters and things like that. So these storms do a lot of erosion, a lot of damage to the beach. So this is their year. About every 4 to 6 years they normally try to do this. I know Carolina Beach and Curry Beach has done this in the past, but I never get out there and film it because I'm always busy doing something. But today I had a little extra time here this morning, and I wanted to come up here and document this occasion. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's begin. So before we head out to the beach, we're going to kind of do a quick little walkthrough right here at Harbor Way Gardens. And this is a very nice little area to come take a little stroll. And I kind of want to see if anything's changed. It's been a couple years since I have been over here at Wrightsville Beach. That's kind of cool looking. But they have a little like troll house over here. I want to go check and see if it's still here. And right here is the walkway to the little said house I was talking about. Look at that cute little mailbox right there. And it's got the little path that leads up to the door of the little troll house. Right there on that tree. That's pretty cool. This is pretty cool. They actually have a labyrinth and fragrance garden right down this pathway. And if I remember correctly, I showed this in my last video I did here a few years back, but it's a brick labyrinth. These are always kind of really cool and fun to walk along, kind of hang out. And then right here is some of their fragrance plants. I don't know how much smell they have right now, seeing this we're in the dead of winter here in February, so I can kind of give you an idea of what they have. Those have been trimmed back. But you know what? Yes, we're in winter. It's February. But spring will be here before you know it. And I'm looking forward to it. All right, friends, that was a nice little walk. If you come to Wrightsville Beach, please do not forget about this Harbor Way Gardens. I can never remember that. I always just want to say Harbor Gardens, but it's Harbor Way Gardens. And I was just talking to the nice lady back there with the leaf blower, keeping the paths and stuff very clean. She was talking about how the woman who's been looking over this for the last few years has done a phenomenal job with it. And it is so neat and tidy in there. They have a little mailbox in there. It says garden maps. They didn't have any maps in them right now, but I'm sure as springtime and summer comes along, they will have some maps in there. And I have used the maps in the past where you can get it and walk all the way through that garden, and everything's nicely labeled. A lot of cool stuff to look at, very beautiful. I'm not somebody that's probably don't go there like in the middle of the daytime, but it is very shaded, but it is very humid here in this area, you know, in the summer months. So but a nice morning or evening stroll through there, I think is a cool way to either spend your evening or morning. Maybe drink you some coffee, check out some of the little sites in the plant area, and check out that little troll house. I really like that a lot. That's a nice touch. So man, check this out. You don't see this every day. Look at this hurricane flood level map. This is some good information. I'm always so interested when it comes to hurricanes. I've been that way my whole life. They're scary, but when they're coming, but this is kind of cool. It like shows you like category 1, 74 to 95, and it shows you the storm surge level, 4 feet. That is just crazy. Look at a category 5. Is that not unbelievable? 155 plus, 17 feet above sea level. Whew, nothing's protected. I mean, everything's going to be gone, right? All right, let's head on over this way. We're going to check out this building right here, and then we're going to make our way over to Johnny Mercer Pier area and walk out on the beach and see what we can see out there. See what kind of sand's being pushed around. All right, friends, right here where these tree line is, that's where the garden was we were just in, the Harbor Way Gardens. And this here is their recycling area where all their cardboard bins are located. Right here it says police department this way and town hall. So we're just gonna make our way right up here to the town hall and see the front door to that building. Don't know why I like showing town halls in my videos when I go to these different towns, but I always do. I always like to show where the town hall is. And because it's always kind of a center point to the city or town. So that's what we're gonna do. All right, and we made it over here to the town hall entrance. Right there is the town hall, as you can see right above me. They're open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5 if you ever need to visit the town hall in Wrightsville Beach. This is where it's located. All right, I don't know, just the thing I like doing. I always like showing off the town hall of the town I'm visiting or exploring. So that being said, we're gonna head over to the beach side now. Go look for some parking over there. I'm here in the winter time, so I think parking is free. And I think Wrightsville Beach only charges during the spring, like I think March 1st to like October 31st maybe, which I think is great. You know, I wish other beach communities would do that, because man, why you want to charge people in the winter time? Dead of winter, you want to charge for people to park. I ain't saying no names or anything, but you know. All right, just like that, I made my way up here and we were parking right here in front of the Palm Room. As you can see, March 1st through October 31st here at Wrightsville Beach. We're going to head up this way now as my wife is leaving me. She's looking for a bathroom. She drinks coffee, she pees. That's just how it is, she tells me. But yeah, we'll go up here and check this beach out at Johnny Mercer Pier. So it does cost money to walk out on the Johnny Mercer Pier, and I'm not planning on buying a ticket to walk out there, but you can walk up this little walkway right here. You know, right there's the pier house. So we can walk up here and just kind of get a little bit better vantage point to look down the beach to see where the Nourishment project is actually going on. So that's kind of my plan right now, because I'm not 100% sure. I did use the website surfchecks.com. They have a Wrightsville Beach cam. Oh, somebody did some sand art. I think last time I was here, somebody did some sand art. Right there, check that out. That's a really good job. That is pretty cool. Oh, wow. Yeah, you can see it good down there, just to the south of us. I don't know if I need to go repark or if I can just walk down there, but let me try to zoom in. Look at that. Is that not awesome? Now, you see the beach, how it's not bad eroded, but it is definitely took on some waters this past year, and it's eroded it. But look how far out the sand island where they're shooting it up on the beach. What the difference is going to be. That is freaking cool, man. That is so awesome. Yeah, we're going to get down there and take a look at that for sure. Might have to go repark. That's a pretty good walk, but I don't know. It's chilly out here. I don't know if I want to be out there on that beach all frozen. The wind is what makes it so cold. The wind chill. All right, my friends, I just walked down these steps right here down onto the beach itself. And sure enough, when I look to the north here on Wrightsville Beach, if there's wind noise, I apologize. But there's nothing being done down there on the north end. It looks like everything is just to the south, as you can see the big homes over on Figure 8 Island off in the distance. So we're going to walk south. And I might have to put my hoodie on, because it's pretty chilly out here. That's for sure. My nose is already frozen. It's about 49 degrees out here. I think the high's only going to be about 55. But the wind is what gives everything that little extra bite. Alright friends, if I make my way closer to the Nourishment project area, you can see the pier. A little bit further walk than I thought this was going to be. Maybe I should have drove. It's pretty cold out here. Maybe I should have just drove and parked and then walked out. But I wanted to show you just how bad it is. I didn't really realize this until I walked down this way a little bit more, you know, a little bit farther down from the pier. But look at the dunes. How much erosion, how much of the dune has been eaten away from the water over the winter. Check that out, man. You can actually see all these cool seashells just embedded into the wall of the dune itself. And then right here is a beach access point. And look at all the erosion. I mean, that's pretty wild right there. It just shows you how much the water has been beaten up against these dunes over the last few years. I imagine a lot of this happened over the winter. We had some really big storms that hit back in December. A lot of rain, wind. And then we had, you know, it was a big year for king tides, it seemed like, and they were pretty abrasive too on the beaches. So hurricane season's coming up this summer. You definitely want to get this stuff taken care of now and not have to worry about it when the hurricanes come, because as we looked at a little earlier, that sea level or flood map, like as far as category 1 was like, you know, 4 feet or whatever above sea level, and category 5 was 17 feet above sea level. You know, you can imagine if you had a category 5 storm, well, these dunes really don't matter at that point, but if you have a category 1 or 2 storm, you know, these dunes, or maybe even a 3, are going to help you out a lot. It's going to protect all these beautiful oceanfront properties, and it's going to protect everybody. So even though these projects are very expensive, if I read correctly, this project today that they're working on, it's like a $21 million project. Man. All right. I have made my way down here to the stop sign. And no trespassing here on the beach, as we see them doing their work down there. Right there's a stop sign. Right there is the danger. No trespassing. Got some heavy equipment doing a little work out there today. Look at them go. Kind of zoom in and ain't that fascinating? Moving that sand around. And look at this thing right here in the middle of the screen. It's like water's kind of running out of it. I wonder if that's the pump. I was hoping to see the sand getting, you know, being blown around, but maybe I wonder if that's where the sand's going to come from, is out of that little water spillage. Not really sure, but I think that is so cool, so neat. So I walked up here on this pathway now, hoping we can get a little bit better view. A little higher up, you really reach my hand up in the air, and you can kind of see. And just look how high the sand is right there compared to where the bulldozer is. Look behind him. It's like a mountain back there, so high up. That is so cool. And then way back there on that horizon, that must be the dredging equipment that removes the sand from the inlets. That thing looks like it's sitting down there kind of close to where Masonburg Island is. I'd like to go get see if I can get a better view of that before we leave today. All right, friends, I think I have formulated a plan to get a better view of what's going on down there. I think if I drive down to beach access like 25, 26, maybe I'm gonna get a little bit closer, get a different view of what's happening down there. It's very fascinating. On this side, there's a lot of big machinery, as you can see, pushing sand around. But the sand's really built up over there, and I want to kind of see what the beach looks like once they've smoothed it and moved this way. Okay, I've never seen that before, neither up close, so hopefully I can get a little bit closer and check that out. Then we'll make our way down to the south end of the island, maybe down around the Oceanic Restaurant Pier, and look south toward Masonburg Island to see if we can see the actual barge down there that's doing all the dredging and moving the sand up out of the inlet to be able to pump it up this way onto the beach. Yeah, I think that's a good plan. Let's do it. I cannot believe I just seen what I seen. Well, my eyeballs just seen was 2 people get out of this ocean. They swimming for like fun. Right here. Where are they from? They must be from the Northeast. Canada? I don't know. It's like 40, maybe 40. If it's 50, I would be shocked. It was about 46 when I got here, so it could be 48 now. The sun's out, could warm up. Wind chill, you're bringing it down into about 41, 42. And they're out here full-blown bathing suits. I just witnessed them walking out of that freezing Atlantic Ocean. I don't know what the water temp is right now. I would say it's in the high 40s, low 50s right now. Very cool. Very cool conditions. Yeah, that's psycho. I'm telling you, that's psycho. There ain't no way I could do that. Right there they are. Some heroes right there. They are, that just, you know how people for health benefits, they do those ice baths or take cold showers. There's actually a doctor I was watching on YouTube talking about the health benefits from cold showers and what it would do for your body, weight loss and things like that. And those guys have taken it to a whole new level. Right here. They just come out here in this really cold Atlantic Ocean and jump in, take a dip, get all good and wet, and then come up in this nice breezy, chilly air. No wetsuit, not needed. They just sub-zero that stuff. Sub-zero. All right, I have made it back up here to the Johnny Mercer Pier area. Now we're just gonna walk back to my pickup truck and we'll be on our way to the next location. See if we can get a little bit closer look at the project that's going on. All right, my friends, I have made it up here to East Atlanta Street. This is beach access 25. And I picked this one because I've seen more people walking this direction down the street. I went to 26 and it was just horrible speed bumps. You could not have any sports car on that road. But yeah, but this here is going to be the one. I think we're going to get a good view. So cross our fingers. And here we go as we walk. Have to be careful right here, this little dip. Oh yeah, man, this is the spot here. You can kind of see some stuff. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Check that out. Look at all the piping that we can see now. There's where the sand will transfer onto the beach through these pipes, I would think. Wow, that is awesome. That is pretty cool. So we got a much better vantage point by coming up here. And heck, we can just keep on walking. We're going to walk on down this way a little bit further. Let's do it. And check out the size of this equipment. This big old pipe they got right here. He's actually doing like some welding. Not really welding. I'm sure he's doing some kind of cutting down there. Wow, check that out. Doing some kind of work. See some of the sand left over in that pipe. And this right here is Beach Access 26, located right here on Columbia Street. And I tried to come down here, but there really was no parking. But I'm going to tell you something. Look at that. Look at that dip to walk down in that pathway to get out here onto the beach. But this road has the most god-awful, like those humps. See those yellow humps? Those things are massive. if you had a sports car, you have no chance getting over those things without just tearing something up. Luckily I'm in a Toyota Tacoma truck and I went over it just fine, but I'm thinking, man, a car, those things are huge, and they're like side by side. There's like in twos. There'd be like two, and then a little bit further there'd be two more. Has nothing to do with my video today really, but I just wanted to share that with you. I've never seen humps that big on a street like that. So I'm just want to keep making my way down the beach here a little bit further and see what else I can see. My plan was originally to come here and get a closer look at what was going on, what the beach looks like, how wide it's going to be. It is very wide. I mean, compared to the beach up there at Johnny Mercer, what it looked like, this is probably 3 times wider now. I mean, look how far out the waves are breaking on the beach itself. I don't know, I think this is a finished product now, right here in this area. This is like phenomenal how much wider Wrightsville Beach is going to be. Huge. But I was thinking about driving down to the Oceanic Pier and possibly seeing if we can get a little bit better view of the dredging equipment that is bringing all this sand, transferring all this sand up here on the beach. So we're just going to walk a little bit further, zoom in on that, and kind of see if it's worth my time to go down there to the other pier, the Oceanic, and check it out. All right, friends, I think this is about as far as I'm going to walk today. Out here, it's just, I'm just gonna get my truck. We're just gonna drive down to the Oceanic, and man, those big old pipes laid out here on the beach. That is wild. And I want to get a closer look at the dredging equipment. As you can see it there on the horizon, way off in the distance, and you can see the Oceanic Pier right there. That's where we're going to head to. I think I can get some good shots from there. And then we're in today's vlog. So yeah, let's do that real quick. All right, friends, I was making my way down this main boulevard here on the back side of Wrightsville Beach, the little island. And right here to this side of you, on the right hand side when you drive down the boulevard, you have the Intercoastal Waterway, Causeway. But look what happened. There's a boat here that's just kind of partially sunk. Unbelievable. You know, it was back in the summer, there was a ship over in Carolina Beach in the marina area. There was a little island out there, and there was one that was kind of leaning up against the island, partially sunk. And this one, at least is tied up. So this is a little bit better. Wonder what happened. What a nice boat to be, you know, not floating properly. That's so sad. I seen it and I had to stop and look at it. Had to show you guys that. That is just so bizarre. You don't see it every day. And then right here, somebody has placed a little rubber ducky with a Santa hat on, right here on the gateway, on the dock that you know, that's right next to it. So just thought I'd show you that. All right, now let's move along, make our way on to the Oceanic Pier, or restaurant area where the pier is, and wrap this vlog up. This has been quite a day. All right, I have made my way here to the Oceanic restaurant. Let's walk out here and see if we can get us a good view of the dredging equipment. Woo-wee, I'm gonna tell you, the wind is quite blustery up here. I climbed up these steps to get a little bit better view, kind of zoom in down the beach. You can see the area that we was in earlier. You can tell where the sand is erected out into the ocean a little bit further, making like a peninsula. Man, it's cold. And then when we zoom out, this here is the Oceanic area. That's where you would eat. They have like outdoor seating. Highly recommend it in summertime. Don't know about the winter when it's cold. But if we look to the right and we pan south, now we can see the dredging equipment there in the inlet between Wrightsville Beach and Masonburr Island. And there it is. That's a big barge type of floating machinery there. Look at that. That is crazy. That is absolutely awesome though. That is so neat. So there we did it. That is it. You can see the jetty Very rough out there today with all that rock out there in the water. It's just a jetty to kind of keep the inlet open, to keep sand from like filling it in. But there it is. He's parked right on the other side of that jetty, and he is removing the sand. Wish I knew a little bit more how that worked. Does he just fill up some kind of tank and then float, you know, like, and then move up the beach to where all the piping is? Up there where we was located earlier? Is that how that works? I don't know. It's very fascinating though. Well, that being said, friends, that will pretty much conclude my vlog today. Thank you so much for watching, hanging out with me for a little bit. Hope I learned a little bit. I hope you learned a little bit from this video. If you're new to the channel, you like vlogs like this, definitely want to subscribe to the channel. Look at some of my future uploads. I upload twice a week on Fridays and Mondays. Sometimes, depending on my schedule, my work schedule and things like that, I'll throw in an extra Wednesday, but very rare. But Fridays and Mondays is definitely my days. I've been doing that for the last year and a half. I've not missed a Friday or Monday yet. So definitely thank you. Definitely, if you enjoyed today's video, you know what to do. Give me a thumbs up. That's all I ask of you. I don't ask for anything else. It really helps me out a lot. If you have any comments down below, you know what any of this, you got any inside information on this process and how they move the sand from the dredging equipment up to the beach to where all the heavy machinery was, I'd like to know, man. I love sharing information like that and learn a little bit, and it helps the community grow, and I appreciate it. So until next time, friends, I'm the Hitchhiking Yeti, and I will see you in our next adventure. Thank you so much for watching. Y'all have a great day, and I hope to see you again soon. All right, my friends, we have some bonus footage today. As I was exiting, right over there is where I walked to go show you the dredging that's going on to the south of us. I smelt the beautiful, beautiful smells, tasty smells from the Oceanic restaurant. And I went and told my wife, I'm like, hey, if the day's the day, there is no wait, we're gonna have to go inside and try some of this food in here. It smells so good. It's good lunch. So we went inside. They seated us upstairs, which I highly recommend if you come, because you get the beautiful views of the Atlantic Ocean. So it was really cool. I had flounder. My wife had shrimp. Both of us had the fries with the Old Bay seasoning on it. Cooked perfectly. Everything was delicious. Highly recommend. What a great idea today is to eat at the Oceanic. Normally there's quite a wait here, or you even have to have reservations a lot of times, especially in the summer months. It's that popular, and I know why now, because the food was really good. All right, I'm really done now. I just want to share that with you. Thanks for watching, friends. Y'all please stay safe out there.